Back at it again here with another video with Invest for tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get today's video over 40 likes. And here we are with MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc. going from the rip area back into the dip area. But MULLEN stock was not the only stock falling. The overall market was falling as well. And our SPY bot since 11:10 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, and there was further weakness, and put options went up 200% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator. Getting connected to our SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And this is my opinion and perspective alone, not financial advice, but volatility is here to stay, and to maximize within the volatility, having a clarity and edge makes all the difference. It doesn't have to be 42 vision, but if you find value in what we share here on the channel within the charts, you can now join a community of members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. Now, here we are with MULLEN stock. As I stated, full transition, and it's at a key support level here as it's coming back down where the run began, right? But in today's video, I also have an article that is huge news for MULLEN stock going into October and even November. We're going to break it all down, what this could mean. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the home runs I managed to find last week alone. While it's not guaranteed to be this way every single time, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%. 5 to 10% plus, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was PLSE. We caught this one in the pre-market sitting sideways. Towards the bell, it pulled downwards, got a bear indicator. Those outflows crossed, and it found support, quickly got a bull indicator, and shortly after, as it was going upwards, those inflows got crossed to the upside, right? So full strength on inflows, got a bull indicator, full strength on 42 vision, and it gave a highest point of 30% plus, guys, within an hour. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts and know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with MULLEN stock, and as I stated earlier in the video, full transition here from the rip area to the dip area, and coming to retest some key support levels and the 52-week lows, right? So we need to talk about what's going on here, what news came out, and why it's important in this whole entire stock's trajectory in the current levels, right? I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds the extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. And slots are now open for those interested. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and the inflow versus outflow. So here we are with the bear indicator that popped up here right after the bell at around 40 cents. And outflows began shortly after, right? In a few bars after that, those outflows started to begin, and it finally crossed over within the pullback, right? Especially as it started to break through support and get closer to 35 cents. And here we are, since around this point right here, that the outflows started to dominate at 37 cents, and here we are at 34, and retesting the 52-week lows, or getting close to it, of 33 cents. And here it is, right? those outflows got crossed. This is when it began, and the inflows got crossed, and this is when it began running last week on Friday, and we went from the dip to the rip, and I stated we needed to watch not just the 30 minutes inflows to stay above, but how was it going to react within the 15-minute chart frame, right? Here we are with those outflows beginning, and on the 15-minute, we were below the midpoint, and I stated we needed to watch if it could cross back up and go upwards, right? If it stayed below, it would have some impact on the chart. The bull indicator was still there, no cancellation just yet by a bear indicator, but today in the pre-market, there it was, right? It popped up right before the bell opened. The outflows continued to stay in domination, and they've pulled away from the midpoint even further, and we're sitting lower than we were on Friday. And even today at market open, near 0.007, and right now we're near 0.03. And here we are at these levels. Now, we're going to break down some key levels here based off the charts. But before we do, we're going to talk about this article that is important because it has specific dates tied up with MULLEN stock that could be catalysts going into October and November. So let's go ahead and look at this together. So here's the article that came out, and it states here, it came out today, early on in the morning. MULLEN or Mullen Automotive strikingly different torque kicks off in California this October, in Nevada, and November of 2022. And it states here it commences on October 27th at the Rose Bowl, and then it goes all the way to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada, November 10th, 2022. This is pretty big because they're going to get exposure, right? They're going to be seen, and it's called the strikingly different tour. So it's going to be something big for the stock. There could be some catalysts coming, and within this volatility, well, if the bulls take over or there's some type of anticipation or speculation leading up to those dates, that's going to be important, guys. And here we are near the 52-week lows. And one of the ways we can know that the bulls may start to get control here is if it turns out to double bottom, right? We came down, we came up, and from here, we double bottom, we bounce out, and we break out to newer highs, and those inflows pick back up. So I'm going to share with you guys the key things I'm watching here, but we're at some crucial levels, right? So support is 30 cents, right? If the 52-week low of 33 cents, 32 cents gets broken through, 30 cents is the new support, and below that is 25 cents. And I've shared that I can just not see that happening, but anything is possible, right? Especially within the volatility and how fast this stock is moving up and moving down, because it went up nearly 30%, right? Got that bull indicator, got those inflows that cross, and the same 30% it went up, it has gone down, guys. Got that bear indicator, got those outflows, crossed the midpoint, and outflows are dominating again. So we need to be aware of these crucial levels, because as soon as it finds a bottom, whether it's here or below these levels, which we need to watch carefully, going into these dates, there could be catalysts and there could be speculation that could actually head this up higher, right? Not guaranteed, but based off the speculation and the catalysts of the possible news coming out and how those events turn out to be, that exposure can mean something, right? So MULLEN stock here, we have the support in place. It's 30 cents. Below that is 25 cents. We're going to talk about resistance levels in just a moment, but let's talk about the 15-minute here and why it's important. The first thing is we're below the midpoint, guys. We need to see these inflows get back up. Even if they don't cross the midpoint, come closer to it. If it could cross it, even better, because it could start reflecting into the chart. Now on the 15-minute, we are in a dip area here. We're under a bear indicator, and we want this to get canceled in the process of coming back up by a bull indicator. Now, based off the 15-minute, in a tight spot, the first resistance is up here at 38 cents, and then above that is up here at 40 cents, right? We want to watch those levels to actually get broken through, turn into supports, and continue that staircase effect to the upside as we continue to push up higher. Super, super important, especially as those inflows start to come back up, and if we can cancel out that bear indicator with a bull indicator. Now, back to the 30-minute here, and this is when it gets very important and crucial. So 30 cents support, right? 25 cents is the next support I'm watching. We need to see how things react between 25 and 30 cents if we break through 30 cents and hit new 52-week lows. But to the upside, 38 cents and 40 cents, yes, they're great and important, but the first level here is 43.97. If you want to round that up to 44 cents, you can. It is a crucial resistance level here where it's actually gone ahead and rejected multiple times as it was going lower, and it rejected right when it got to it, right? And when you zoom out in the history of the chart, these are some very low levels on the chart, and every time the inflows have picked up and they have crossed, the stock has actually had momentum followed by a bull indicator. And when these inflows did not cross, even if it had a bull indicator, any bear indicator that popped up to go ahead and destroy momentum, those outflows were dominating and it affected the chart even further. Now we finally got the inflows here at this level, and you can see how fast things got moving. So we definitely want these inflows to pick up on the 30-minute, but most importantly is 44 cents. And if the inflows pick up in the process and we cancel out that bear indicator as things are going back up, 44 cents is just the beginning to hold support for the bulls. The bulls need to get back up towards 50 and most importantly 58 cents, where it rejected multiple times in that channel that we've talked about. And once it broke through it, we've hit every single support that we talked about on the way down so far. So these are critical levels to the upside if we start gaining momentum, if these inflows pick up, and if these bear indicators get canceled. I'm going to be watching them very, very carefully on the 15-minute and on the 30-minute going into tomorrow and into these trading days, guys, especially as we're getting nearer the 52-week lows and possible new 52-week lows. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.